That's the problem. I didn't have my... Oh shit! Wait, did I... Was I making noises? Because I didn't have my mic plugged in, I think. Hey Des! Not late. Mic was unplugged. Oh, Alice, how you doing? At least you got here in time for us to not have to hear my mic be unplugged. I hope you're well, Alice. It is lovely to see you. It's always lovely to see you. We are gonna... We're gonna go... we're just gonna do Drizzle. Like, let's be honest. We're just gonna fuck with Drizzle. I'm not good at this game. Is the thing. Hopefully Kronos will show up and tell us how to not do the moon. Also, I utterly forget, like, how this character works. So good for me. Good for me. It's R1, R2. We need some enemies for me to practice on. Enemies, could you come? There's a mosquito in my house. I'm not going to go out of my way to kill it, but I need it to be chill. I don't think I shot anything with that. Okay, so L1 is not a shoot. Okay. R1 is a charge. R1 is a charge. R2 is a regular shot. Oh my god, like what the fuck was that knockback? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That knockback is bullshit. That's okay, we're gonna get this. I don't know how we're gonna get it, but we're gonna get it. I think we got trackers. And I'm okay with that. I like trackers. Mosquito, I need you to be cool tonight. I'm trying to be less murder friendly, so I'm practicing with mosquitoes. Hirunda! How you doing? Long time no see, it feels like. But probably not, and it's just my memory being shitty. But I hope that you're doing super well tonight. I hope that life is treating you kindly. Trotting some new boards, perhaps? Oh god, look at you, buddy. You're just shooting me right in the back. Like an asshole. I need you to not do that. I need some stuff. I need toys. Could we get some toys? I would like them very muchly. Fucking hell. I'm tired. Did I mention that I think you mentioned that you were trying out for one, but I don't know if we heard that you actually got the role. And seeing as the answer is yes, you did, if I didn't say this before, I'll say it now. That is wonderful. I'm very proud of you. I hope that you are having a good time. Do they have you playing the romantic lead yet? Because that's where the big money is the romantic lead. That's where, like, the fame and fortune come in. Oh shit, like, that's how that works. Okay. I got a role in a production of Agatha Christie! Playing as a detective who's tired of everyone's shit. That sounds very Christie-esque. Is that, like... But that's not Poirot. Because Poirot is not... He doesn't seem tired of everyone's shit. I mean, meat is okay. I'm not anti-meat. I'm not a vegan. But I feel like we could have gotten a better item there. Now, are they gonna tell you the, what's going on with this? Are you like an egg? It's a play Agatha wrote, not a theater adaptation of her novels, called Spider's Web. Okay. Is there a talking pig at any point? Is this like a Charlotte's Web kind of deal? I have apparently forgotten completely how to play this game. And that's fine. Honestly, like, I mean, we could flail around. Give me something good. For God's sakes. For the love of God, Montresor. Yes. For the love of God. Now I've got to read Cask of Amontillado again. It's been ages. It's a murder mystery, but everyone kind of stumbles into the murder comedy of error style. That sounds like fun, though. Is this a bodies pile up kind of situation? Are you gonna try to make the other actors who are playing dead laugh? Because I hear that's an August tradition. Not an August underground tradition. That would be completely different. Has anyone tried vegan bacon? I have. It's made of coconut pieces that have been smoked. That's interesting. I've never tried vegan bacon. No. It sounds like a trip though. It's surprisingly nice. Does it taste coconutty? It's not fat either. I mean it's coconut. Like, coconut's not got fat in it. Does it? Where's the fucking Stone Titan? Where are you? Buddy. I don't know that helped. I don't know that it helped me at all. And that is okay. What is the knockback on this character? They knocked me out of the fucking arena. Now, only one dude dies is a farce that works even when played straight. Okay. I mean, farces are fun. I mean, definitionally, I think farces are pretty fun. Okay, we may die just simply because I keep on getting knocked around, and that's pretty damn funny, honestly. Oh my god, you're zapping me with your beam? Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're up there. Like an asshole. Okay, we need to murder everything, is the thing. No, you go zap a tree, motherfucker. If we clear off enough shit, we might... Oh, stop zapping me with your beam! We are not vegan bacon! We're not even Kevin Bacon! Don't be an asshole! Oh god, everything is here! I need the Stone Titan to come down. Stone Titan, like, stop being a douchebag. I guess I'm just gonna have to go up there. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be one of those nights. Stop giving me rides, Stone Titan! Oh my god, you're a dick! Oh shit, yeah, okay. Oh! Let's try that again. I hate that they tell me that it sucks to suck. Why they gotta make me feel sad like that? Okay, this time, it's gonna work this time. It's gonna work so well. We're not even gonna, I don't even know what's gonna happen. It'll be amazing. Look at this. There's just a freaking... I think they're called troglodytes. I'm gonna bounce because I need beauty sleep. Many lucks on the risky rains. Hey, Dunder, thank you so much for dropping by. I really, really do appreciate it, and I'm really glad to hear that you're doing well, even though that you are so tired. You are welcome always, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And we will catch you next crime. Lemurians. These Lemurians think they're so fucking cool, but they're not. Oh, it's kittens! Oh my gosh, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Get me all excited. I hope the life is treating you well. If I recall correctly, and there's every good chance that I do not, were you doing traveling recently? I feel like you were doing some travel. I'm good. Got back from a trip. Aha! I was right. A few days ago, and it was so fucking good. That is wonderful. I'm so glad. You deserve all the good trips that you can get. Shuriken. Activating your primary skill also throws a shuriken. I don't know that I need to be, like, I need both hands to operate the gun. It's a railgun game. You can't have me throwing around shuriken. Did you go to, like, the birthplace of IKEA, and do they have, like, a special IKEA museum there? Anxiety was kicking my ass for like a month leading up to it, and there was literally no reason for it. I can dig that though. That's like a whole kind of mood. Alright, let's just kill whatever shows up. Oh, it's the fucking Stone Titan again! Come on now, you can't be like this! Where are you? Oh, there you are. I punch you. I mean, I actually don't punch you. I just suck. Oh, don't you be zapping me. I don't... No, you can't. You can't with the zappies. I will shoot you in the butt if you zap me. And the face. I will shoot you all over the place. Just so much shooting. I went to IKEA in Finland and not Sweden. Like, was that just to be perverse? Like, I could see the birthplace of IKEA, but I don't feel like it. I don't fuck with that. There's some other IKEA. I brought the giant stuffed bear. I brought the giant stuffed bear home with me in a vacuum bag. Went from massive to extremely flat. Okay. That's right though, they do. They transport stuffed animals in vacuum bags these days. That's like the whole thing. Cause there's that meme of like the vacuum bag Pikachu, and it looks so sad. My friends in Finland really wanted to take me to an IKEA so I could try the meatballs. Wait, but like, you were in Sweden! You could have, like, actual Swedish meatballs! You don't gotta go to IKEA! I think where I was staying in Sweden is not particularly close to an IKEA. That's fair. I would have thought there'd be, like, a meatball shop on every corner. Clear the void seed. 6 monsters remaining. I want to do that. And I do not know what a void seed looks like. I'm gonna guess it's that thing, cause it's purpley. My Swedish friend is vegan. That's fair. That's super fair. They might not be down for the IKEAs. The IKEAs? The meatballs. Unsweetened your meatballs! Oh my god. Holly, how could you? Holly, it is lovely to see you tonight. I hope that you are super well, as always. I mean, I always hope that you're super well. I don't know that you are always super well. I think that's too much pressure to put on a person. My balls! Y'all just... It's not even 16 minutes. You can't murder me yet. It's too early to murder me. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. I am here to support your murder needs, I guess is what I'm going for. I'm not just respawn, so that's like not even a deal. My time in Sweden was extremely blissful, even in spite of my... You got sick? Oh no. I mean, I'm glad it was still blissful, but it sucks being sick. Or more sick, as the case may be. I'm not 100% sure, and I won't ask you to clarify, what your average level of sickness is. Did I clear the void seed? I would like to clear this void seed. Also, I'm dying. I am so fucking dying. I need to not do that anymore. Oh, come on! Pray I don't unball them. I mean, there'd be like spaghetti everywhere. It's packed and tight. I had a sore throat and Pim had a cold, and unfortunately our powers combined into snotty nose level 5000 for me. I hate that. I hate that so much. But you survived because you're a survivor. Are we not all survivors in some way? Actually, I guess technically yes. I am taking no shit from these Stone Titans anymore. These Stone Titans can take my shit. And all the corn that's in it, which is... within recent memory, 0% corn, but, you know, they could have it. They could have all of it. Sweden is so pretty, and we kept going on little walks in the area around the apartment, and it was so nice. Dang, though. It sounds like you had a miraculous time. I think that's a word that fits here. It does sound miraculous. Beyond picturesque. Oh, make things bleed. Yes, I like that with the bleeding. If we could get more murder tools, I think that would be pretty good for us, actually. Could I have... This is not Gasohol, and so I do not trust you. I did. Pim and I get along so well that we more or less chatted nonstop for the entire 3 days I was there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That sounds delightful. It's always good to have, like, someone in your life that you can just chatterbox at. Wandering Vagrant? You mean it's not a Stone Titan? What? Could you not throw energy balls at me? In fact, just don't throw any balls at me. How about that? Could we do that? Are we okay with that? I will keep my balls to myself. I mean, I'm just saying. I can't dodge for shit. I'm very poorly reactive. I would not play dodgeball well. And I say would not as though that was not a thing in the past. I was not a stellar dodgeball player. Ignition tank? Your ignite effects deal quadruple damage. Well, I would have to have some fucking ignite effects then, wouldn't I? You would have to give me a couple of those, wouldn't you, game? You douche? Where's my gasoline game? I need my gasohol. That is not gasoline! What are you? Open the void cradle? That sounds exciting. Lost Sears lenses. 0.5% chance to just kill? Just straight up kill a non-boss enemy? Okay, I'm okay with that. That sounds exciting. I am here for the excitement. But I think that we corrupted something now. I think that's how that works. If Kronos would get his britches in here and could give us the rundown, the DL. Oh, but they didn't give us the void thingy. I was hoping to get the void thingy. The thing that we screwed up the last time. I'm noticing still further there is no gasoline. What would George Miller say? And if not George Miller, what would Arthur Miller say? I have no idea, honestly. Probably something about salesmen. Where are the beasties? Hello, beasties. Hello. Hello. Are you here? Oh, beasties. Beasties. Oh my god, it just exploded. They just explode. They just go poop. I'm a fan. The Beastie Boys. I think there's only 2 left though. Which doesn't preclude them to be the Beastie Boys. They would just have to be 2/3 the Beastie Boys. I forget which one passed away though. Oh, there's a Sparklies though. We do need the Sparklies. This is a really nice, like, location, this arena. It's very pretty. It's from the new set. Well, I mean, it's new for me. It's not new for the game. I think it came out a bit back. You know, in the vague time before right now. I don't know when anything is anymore. Time doesn't make any sense. It never has. Excuse me, sir, what is your problem? I want more toys, though. Give me my toys. It's so pretty. This area is just so pretty. Oh, Jelly Beans, it's lovely to see you. I'm feeling very well. I had a relatively decent day. I've got a plan to see a movie with a friend on Sunday. And just generally vaguely chipper. There's no reason in particular, just vaguely chipper. And I'm okay with that, honestly. I could use more vague chipperness in my life. It is delightful. I don't know if the movie is going to be delightful because I think it's a lot heavier than I expected from the trailers. But it is like stop motion and freaky. And I'm here for stop motion and freaky. I just didn't realize that it was going to involve like German torture camps in Chile. That wasn't made clear from the trailer. It should be fine though. This is the friend that saw Videodrome with me, so I kind of figure like if they were okay with Videodrome, they should be okay with most anything. How are you doing? Is the life treating you okay? Is the healing, like, healed? Your guts are all good now? Clean bill of health? Now, I saw the sparklies, like, not that long ago, and here they are. Pim and I saw a movie called Tarot in the cinema, and it was bad but fun. I heard somebody talking about that the other day. And by heard somebody talk about that, I mean, I think I saw somebody make a post about it on Reddit. And by Reddit, I mean Tumblr. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know nothing anymore. Life is treating you okay. The bill is clean, but I'm still healing up. Okay, that's fair. Oh my god, I need everything to just fuck off for like 12 seconds here. We, the adults here, are trying to have a conversation game. I don't know what your fucking problem is. Oh my god, everything is trying to kill me. And I need it to just not, for just a little bit. There is so much shit. I'd be careful not to tear my abs as they continue to mend. Does that mean I'm assuming no no crunches? Is this a crunch-free zone? Oh, thank God. Okay, okay. That's a start. Captain Crunch? Is it, but we don't want the crunches is the thing. Unless you mean like Captain Crunch is going to do the crunches for Jelly Beans, which would, you know, that would be kind of cool. That would be solidarity. Does everything have to just be here right now? I think Captain Crunch is a bad employer. I mean, probably. He's part of the Admiralty. Which, I mean, that does make him part of the military. No lifting more than 10 pounds, no fitness, just walking. Okay. I mean, it sounds like a perfect excuse to vegetate. Has Captain Crunch done war crimes? No, not directly, but he's transported people who have. Captain Crunch will shred your mouth. He's brutal. Captain Crunch is like, it's like goo wrapped around asbestos chips. I remember being very, very sharp on the soft palate. Honestly, really kind of uncalled for. Wait, what is... Something is zapping me, and I need it to not. Oh, it's these fuckers. Right. I hate them. Oh, it's the snow fleas. I think these things fucked us up last time. I think they were right bastards. More of a fan of Wrong Bastards myself, but, I mean, you know, to each their own. Who am I to judge? Wait, I need like... I need $6 more. Could an enemy worth $6 show up? And not kill me. That's an important part. I need to harvest the $6. I would like to remind you that you have not paid for your newspaper subscription. We are going to haunt you through the forests. These fucking snow fleas. Delicate watch. Like, every weapon, or every item I'm getting recently is new, and that's kind of a problem because I have no idea what the fuck they do. Like, what does that mean, delicate watch? In context of the game, I know what a delicate watch would be because I owned one, but... Watch us delicately? You can watch as brutally as you like. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not one to say no. How could I say no to you, Holly? It would be like the first time. What am I searching for here? I mean, more things to feed to the squid, but... Really, I mean, that's kind of an all-the-time deal. Oh shit, lens maker's glasses. Love that. We can send things to the void. And who doesn't want to send things to the void? I thought I was supposed to get, like, temporary flight. This Milky Chrysalis is a goddamn liar. Oh, it's because I'm supposed to trigger it. I thought it was just like a static ability. Like it would make shirts stick together? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. It's this asshole. Okay, now we run. And that's okay. We can do that. Sir? Sir, I need you to not be a douche. Are you dead? No, you're not dead. Also, this song is a fucking banger. This is Hydrophobia, and it bangs. Oh, I missed! I totally missed! Fuck me! Great, now everything wants to kill me. And the problem with tracking shots is like, they never hit what you need them to hit because there's like 12 billion things around. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh dear. Maybe we should fuck off for a while and get our health back. Where'd you go? Oh, you douche. It'd be great if, like, everything wasn't trying to kill me. If only, like, 60% of the things were trying to kill me, I think that would be pretty fucking awesome. Wait, did I get my toy? I don't believe I got my toy. I'm not leaving until I get my fucking toy. That's not... Oh, there it is. It's up there. Holly, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I hope that you have wonderful sleep, and I hope you have a really good day tomorrow. Oh, none of these jerk kids give you any trouble. Morty, you have a good night's sleep as well. It was a pleasure having you in. We enter your teleporter. I need them to give me, like, gasoline. I need to be able to set things on fire. On account of I got 2 of these fucking ignition tanks. Oh, it's a void seed. I wanted one of those. Like, for my birthday. That's $113. I do not have $113. I need a great many enemies to show up so I can kill them. Oh fuck. Oh god, these are mushroom people. Spinning evil mushroom people. That's a problem. Oh god. Look at you. Beautiful and deadly, like Sniper Wolf. Which, better than Vulcan Raven, but not by very much. Please, I need you to throw like a couple of enemies at me so I kill them. Thank you. Toy? This is not gasoline! I need to press upon you the fact of how much this is not gasoline. How are you gonna give me stuff that makes things catch on fire easier and not give me anything to put things on fire? Game? Why though? Nobody asked you to be a jerk, game. You're a very pretty flower. Which is a mushroom. But mushrooms are a kind of flower that are absolutely not, in fact, a flower. Oh, it's a gug! Oh my gosh, you're so cute! Look at you, you've got like little trailing bits. I don't know what they'd be called. Pseudopods, I guess. I do know that the Gug will fuck our shit up, though, so we do want to be a little bit careful. I've heard that these Gugs are not to be fucked with. God, why is every fucking song in this game a banger? It's gotta be illegal. Lunar coin! I don't think I actually need one of those, but I'll take it anyways. I saw toys. If nothing else, we can get toys. Oh, you're not toys, you're an asshole. Or not an asshole. Okay, that's cool. I'm not doing fucking Trial of the Mountain. It's gonna kick my ass. Oh shit, I broke my ankles. As one does, but, you know, always a bit of a problem. It's a key that's not useful to me. I don't remember what any of this shit does, so we'll just take the Paul's Runes. Whatever. Whatever, fine. Give me my void thingy. Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, you're quite big. This is maybe more void than I was prepared for. Isn't that always the way? You know, your eyes are always bigger than your stomach when you're looking at the void. Oh, heading to Minnesota this weekend for my sister's baby shower. Oh shit! That sounds exciting as hell. Please, please wish her very well for me. If you like, you can do the quote from The Godfather. I won't make you do that, but that would be funny. And we're all here for funniness. All the kids are getting old and having kids. Just babies having babies. When did that happen? Okay, we are in the void, and that's not healthy for us. That's not good for children and other living things. Two monsters remaining. Where might they be? See, I don't want to venture too deeply into the void because it will burn us. The void burns people. Like, it never pays its debts. It always borrows money and then doesn't give it back. Which is what it would mean to not pay your debts. Okay, something's healing over there, and I hate that. That shit's gotta stop. There you are. Oh fuck. Okay, okay, get out of the void. Get out of the void before it kills you. In a few weeks, my other sister's oldest kid is... What the fuck? How does that happen? That's not cricket. That's not cricket at all. Well, I am delighted for these events of success in your family's life. I need to point out that they're not allowed to get old like that. It is a fuck. It is deeply a fuck. Wait, where is this thing I'm supposed to be killing, though? They're all like, you gotta kill this jackass, and I'm like, I would love to do that, but I don't know where it is. Oh, is it you? Maybe not. I don't know. It's not fancy colored. Wait, am I just like breaking my shit by running in here? Well, where's the last jerk? Maybe the last jerk is not in the bubble. Maybe it's just like hanging out someplace else. Here, jerky, jerky, jerky. Oh, jeepers. There are many of you. You just knocked me into the void. I hate that for us. Oh, we're gonna fucking die. We're gonna die trying to clear this void seed, and that makes me sad. What is this blacklight painting that we're living in? Like, the game didn't have to go this hard, is what I'm feeling. Oh, there was an arrow that was, is it you? Are you the asshole? I think you are. I think that you may in fact be the asshole. Look at you, you're purple. That makes you the asshole. Like a king, but not the good kind of king. The shitty kind of king. That's an actual monarch. Wait, how are there two? What? Did it escape? Where's the void monster now? Oh, we did it! We cleared it! I don't know what that does for us, but we done did the thing. Cool beans. Alright, so let's go down back one more time into the void. And grab one of those like 50% health deals. Which, as I say it, sounds like a terrible idea considering how much things are hitting us for, but I do not know where this thing went. It was a giant purple bubble. You don't think it would be easy to lose, and yet here we are. I would like a special toy. I would like a fancy special toy, please. Are those pods? Are they still here? They might, like, have disappeared with the void bubble. Oh, that would be a fuck. Crack this sucker open. Was that a good thing? Did I... I don't know what just happened. I think we made Super Mocha. I'm assuming that was a good thing. I'm gonna have to ask Kronos what that means. Alright, let's find the sparklies. Let's get the fuck out of here. I know that you exist, sparklies. Because you have to. That is a function of the game. I cannot go on to the next level if you do not give me the fucking sparklies. Oh shit, red chest. Armor-piercing rounds. I mean, it's fancy. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for it. Okay, we got a vagrant. That's lucky? I feel like that's potentially lucky. Although the vagrant does pack a fucking hell of a punch when it decides to do its Nuke blast. So we ought to have a bit of care about that. Oh shit! Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. Hide, run, hide. Boof! Oh, there's two of the fuckers! Oh, well that's great. Fucking love that. What, did you split? Is this some kind of amoeba shit? Did you do mitosis? Listen, I'm not fucking around with you, Mr. Vagrant. I will destroy you. I'll use the power of my mind if I have to. That's not gonna make anybody happy. Oh shit. Fucking mushers. Please, die faster. Is mostly what I'm thinking here. I need you to die extremely fast. Like, way faster than what you're doing. Okay. Oh shit! Oh fudge! Oh god, we've broken leg. Our ankle is broken. Oh god. Oh fuck. I don't know where it is. I mean, the ankle, I know where the ankle is, but every time I see one of those YouTubers, Western influencers in Japan say something, it's truly cursed. Oh god. What did they said this time? French influencer guy living in Japan put out a video where he goes on about how Japanese people are so wacky and dangerous for... hold on a second, I gotta read all of this. So wacky and dangerous for so-called loving to fake mental illness, which is, alongside being deeply racist and orientalist, is like deeply ableist. Lamau. Yes! What the fuck is wrong with this French dude? Who is faking mental illness in Japan? Everybody's faking not being mentally ill. Like, that's a major problem, actually. With this weird-ass goober. Oh, fuck. Everything, fuck off, please! More quickly! Oh my gosh, like, everything just destroyed us. I haven't been watching very much YouTube recently, so I feel like I'm missing out, in the good way, on a lot of bullshit. I was gonna say, from what I heard, the issue is that people are not talking enough about their mental illnesses in Japan. Yeah, it's not really, like, the done thing. I guess it's better than it has been in the past, but I kind of feel like it's one of those... Yeah, better than getting, like, stabbed in the kidney type of deals. Yo, how do I get out of here? Like, cause we're in kind of trouble. Does this, does the French YouTuber, does he live here? Oh, fuck you, dude! You just knocked me off the... Oh my god. I can't get out. I'm like that kid in fucking, on the bicycle in the John Carpenter movie. He won't let me leave. I can't get out, he won't let me leave. Oh god. Japan only repealed their eugenics law about disabled people in the 90s. Yes! And I think we talked a little bit about that previously, kind of in the context of trans folks, and how the recent court case about requiring sterilization being unconstitutional, that like trans folks kind of piggybacked on the court case that was being brought forward by folks with developmental disabilities. He lives in Tokyo like all these Westerners in Japan. Lamau, I need to get the fuck out of Tokyo. Oh. I can't be here anymore. Because I'm gonna run into one of these assholes, and then I'm just gonna like... I'll do something untoward. Also, okay, to the aside, but because I do hang out on Reddit, but I don't like go to enough subreddits for Reddit to know what to recommend me, so periodically it just recommends me random shit that I don't need. Which is like 99% of the time. It's been recommending me a lot of Magic, like Magic the Gathering stuff. Somebody asked like what the scene was like in Japan, and so many of the replies are like, oh, it's great, it's not eaten up by the woke mind virus like everywhere else is. And I'm like, oh god. it sounds like the opposite of great. It sounds terrible. There were no Japanese people in that thread, by the way. There were nobody like, there were people who lived here, but, or at least claimed to live here, but there wasn't anybody who was actually Japanese. Because of course there wouldn't be. Still somehow the least racist about Japan Magic people? Magic people are super racist about Japan often. Of course they would be. Why would they not be? I thought they were just being weeaboos. But it might have been just that thread that had pulled out the weeaboos. The weeaboos. They're like weeaboos, but for cops. It's Reddit. Yeah, I don't even know like why I go on Reddit anymore. Cause the only thing that I was really on there for was for LBP, and you know how that worked out. I keep on, like, Reddit keeps on sending me fucking, Poland Bowl comics, and they're super gross. And I don't want them on my dashboard, but there's, like, no way for me to block shit. Most online Magic people go the reverse direction of going, ha ha ha, Japanese card games are so bad because they have anime art and not good gameplay like Magic. Oh wow. Sure. I mean, of course they would be like that, but it's like, way to compress an entire creative industry. Deal bonus damage, breaks at low health. Okay, so that's what the problem was. The Japan magic scene is fine. It's just small. I mean, I imagine it would be. It's got like... You've got like the homegrown TCG whole industry going on here. And then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! I do know that the Japanese that they use, like the font that they use looks really nice. How do I get the fuck out of here? Kronos, where are you? I need your advice. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There's also Duel Masters, which started as Magic the Gathering spin-off and now is its own game that plays like Magic. Alright. How do I get up there? There's like, I don't know if it's a company or if it's a game, but like we sell a lot of card ass. They do the like the One Piece cards. And I have to say, because I am juvenile, that the name does always make me laugh. Cause I mean it's card ass. How can't you laugh? You've got to giggle a little bit. The One Piece card. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a real card game. Like, we sell a lot of it. I am not. I'm not like familiar with how it's set up. Like, I don't know the rules or gameplay of it, but like, it's definitely a real game. Whenever they have a new set that comes out, like, we'll end up having some. And it usually sells out in a day. But we don't stock a lot of it. Like, I think they only get in like a box or two. Because those boosters, they fucking disappear. Oh shit! Dude, buddy, dude, buddy, dude, buddy! They still haven't given us any gasoline! I can't... They brought back the fucking parents. Please, just give me some gasoline. This is a bandolier. This is like not even what I wanted. There have been shortages in Japan, the West and Southeast Asia, like often. I'm not surprised. It doesn't seem like they do like very big print runs, which is kind of wild to me. Like, you figured they'd be loading it up? Because it sells, like it definitely sells, and I don't know that there's... Like, the companies don't make any money off the secondary markets, so... Oh fuck, it's grandparent. Oh no! You know, cause the song. Something, something, something dirty? Make sure that you vote? Cause it's dirty or something? I don't fucking know. Could everything not kill me for 2 seconds? Oh, 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 oh! What the fucking, you left me with 5 hit points? Dude, that's super not fair! Oh god, we're gonna die again. We were doing so well. Okay, run. Just run, okay? Just run. We're okay. We can do this. All we gotta do is stay alive. Oh jeepers. Oh god. Oh jeepers. Oh god. Ah! Everything is here trying to kill me. Why must it be so rude? At least the grandparent is not healing, I don't think. Like, please tell me this fucker can't heal. Wait, it can heal? Are your numbers going up or your numbers going down, asshole? I need to know. This is important. Oh, we're just perma-fucked. Dude, it is throwing rocks at me! I don't know where this thing is, and I don't even care to look. I do not want to know. Yo, it does heal! You can't be healing! Asshole! I don't know what just happened there, but it was really exciting. Oh, I think there's something that's healing it. Which means that we're probably not gonna win here. Fuck. That sucks! We were doing like a really good job. I might, as much as I like the railgunner, I might try somebody else for the next run. But we are at the 1 hour point, and I do want to get in a bit of a break. So I am going to do that thing. You gotta go to work, sad trombone! But it was lovely seeing you. I love you too. You take care of yourself, okay? Come back safe and give the cats a hug. And that's a perfect time for me to take my break, so I'm gonna do that thing right now. we are back. The Dragon Ball card game from then also died because of shortage issues. That's interesting. So they never did they not do a like an online variant? So always when you say so, it makes me worry. They don't, and they heavily copyright strike any fan simulator. That is fucking weird. I remember playing this guy and sucking with him, so we're not gonna. Railgunner, I love Railgunner, but we are failing with her, so... Mercenary we're no good at. It's Bondi. Well, okay, that makes all the sense in the world, and I hate it, but it does. Huntress? Huntress is so squishy though. Well, I mean, that's fine though, because if she's squishy, that means she could die quickly, and then we will do a different run. All of them are Bandai. Okay. I hadn't realized that they were all Bandai jams. Is Bandai are they Cardass? Like, is Cardass a type of, is it like a brand or is it a company? They changed the Foley work on Huntress's arrows, and they sound weird now. And I don't like that. Cardass is the name given to Bandai's card vending machines, and thus a generic term given to cards sold by these machines. Okay. Oh. The name was inspired by Amadas, automated meteorological data acquisition system, a system Japan used for gathering weather data. The idea was that Cardass would be an information source for kids. Cardass is a registered trademark of Bandai. Thank you. Honestly, thank you, because I had no idea, and that's really cool to know. It's a really great example of how things that make a lot of sense when chosen in, like, the original language sometimes don't always work out in other languages, because, again, I'm juvenile, and every time I see Cardass, I fucking laugh. I giggle. It's not like a belly laugh. It's like a giggle. Cardass. Keep your cards in your ass. Cardass. Some card games do have a lot of ass in them. Magic is pretty assy these days. Anna! How you doing? I hope you're super well. I'm sorry that your piercing didn't work out. I caught that and I didn't get a chance to respond to it before it no longer made sense for me to respond because the time had passed. Tired as shit. I hate that. Would you like to borrow some of my energy? Because I have probably too much. If I could transfer some energy to you, I could do that thing. Is this Shrine of the Mountain? No, it's Shrine of Combat. I don't care about that. It did work. I still have one in. It's just that I need to rework the other one. Okay. See, because I saw the post that said that it was, like, one of them was causing irritation. There's an article where they interviewed Richard Garfield about modern magic, and him saying, yeah, I created a monsters. Richard, you did, though. You totally did. it's so weird to think that, like, he's still kicking it. Because it feels like a relic of, like, a bygone age. Well, he'll always have Vitez, though. And Netrunner? And those were games. I never really liked Netrunner. Like, I liked the cards, but I don't think I really liked the game. The asymmetrical playstyle was just, like, really wonky. And you'd always just have games where it was, like, the corp was just turtle. Netrunner is still kicking. Isn't it in a, isn't it in, like, a non-collectible format these days? It was rebooted by another... Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to back up in a second and take a look at that, Alice, because I missed it, and there's a lot of it. Let's see. Let me just catch this, because there's 2 bits. It was rebooted by another company, then died, and then brought back to life by fans. It's a living card game in that you get every card game in one set that you can buy. So it's kind of like, it's like the old Inwo, which was an awful card game, but they did have the box with everything set. Anna says, yeah, the modified one. The one I made, it meant that the end of the stem was wider than the exit hole, except the wide part was flattened using a pair of pliers, so the sides were quite sharp. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could see why that might be an issue. But I'm glad that you've got it out before it caused, like, larger problems. Like, you didn't end up with a... Hello, words. I do words. I'm a wordosexual? Not really. That didn't sound right. I need to workshop that more. Yeah, I'm glad I'm a word fucker! Oh! Okay. Okay, I could go with that. I could go with that. See, that's a turn of phrase. And word fuckers appreciate turns of phrase. Like, word fucker sounds like the nickname of some kind of faction in Mage the Ascended? Or not... Mage the Ascended was the newer one. What was the original? Mage the Ascension? I don't know what faction would be the word fuckers, but it totally sounds something like that. Oh god. This is gonna be forever. This is gonna kill the fuck out of us. Oh, Soldier Syringe, definitely. Mage the Ascension is the old one. Okay, that's the one that I was kind of familiar with. It does sound like a WK Legion H. A WK Legion H? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a little bit confused. I was like, is that a Nobilis thing? Mage the Awakening is the newer one. See, I have no knowledge of Mage the Awakening. You're all good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so it's good to know that the vending machines do not protect us from nuclear blasts. Oh, Bandit! How you doing? Lovely to see you as always. Hope the life is treating you well. We need to get behind a rock. Oh, yeah, okay, so that didn't work out for us at all. I need you to die so fast. Not you, Bandit. The big jellyfish. See, that's like the one thing I know from Mage the Awakening, and it sounds so fucking goofy. I mean, like, couldn't we leave Atlantis with the Theosophists? Somebody I was following on Tumblr said that the new portrait of King Charles reminds them of something that would show up in like a super edgy 90s tabletop RPG, and honestly, yeah. And in that context, it would kind of fuck. I have a feeling that it's a terrible portrait for anything that King Charles would have wanted it for, but as an awful, edgy RPG villain, absolutely. I'm good, but refrigerators can protect you from nuclear blasts. I don't know if Indy Jones is a viable source of atomic knowledge. I don't know if I want to trust that. Also, according to Stephen King, refrigerators can be filled with, like, flying ravioli leeches, so it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Mythbusters tested that, and if I recall correctly, they can't. I mean, I kind of feel like if the safest place in a situation is the inside of a sealed refrigerator, you're probably already kind of fucked. You know, speaking of, and not to get too heavy, we don't have to go too far down this path, but I did not know, but I read today that the Japanese director of House, you know, the wacky movie that everybody always goes on about, was a Hiroshima survivor. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Fallout 4 had a quest related to a kid being stuck in a fridge, while New Vegas had a point of interest that had a skeleton in a fridge. Okay. See, I never played New Vegas or Fallout 4. I've only played Fallout 3, and I feel so much worse for the experience. Which is not why I didn't, it's not the reason why I didn't play New Vegas. It's just because I played Fallout 3 on PS3, and I don't know if New Vegas came out on it. Obayashi's really cool. He made several movies about how much the Japanese Empire sucks. A very influential and cool director. Me and Ludo have been slowly watching his movies. I should check out some more of his stuff. I just really didn't enjoy it. It was... On PS3, it was a buggy mess. Like, it was a super buggy mess, and like to the point that it crashed my PS3 a number of times, but it felt like a lot of make work, which is funny because I platted it. But see, I never played any other Bethesda games, so I didn't really have a point of reference. I just knew that everybody had been talking about Fallout 3, and I had the opportunity to play it, so I was like, you know, okay, I'll give it a shot. But it just really wasn't for me. I will say it was cool in the one sense that every now and then you'd run into areas with different factions, and they would start fighting each other on accident, and that I did like. I thought that was kind of cool. Fallout 3 is a good game, but it's a Bethesda game. Okay. It might just not be my jam. it's not at the very least like, it's not an issue where I'm unfavorably comparing it to the previous, because I never played them. Because I know that a lot of people do, and it, at least in their reckoning, it comes off a lot worse. I feel like there was something else I needed to say before I forgot, and I've clearly forgotten, so... Oh! I remember. Alice, have you heard of a movie called La Casa Lobos? I think it's Chilean. It's stop motion. It seems like a whole kind of time. Banda says, when it comes to any media, I'm big on the you like what you like motto. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna... If somebody's, like, actually enjoying a thing, I think it is kind of shitty. Unless, like, it's a real problem media. Like, if you're enjoying, like, straight up... Not you, but, like, general you. If you're enjoying something that's, like, straight up Nazi shit, then, yeah, I will definitely judge you for that. But outside of something that's that egregious, most of the time it's like, you know... Folks are gonna like what they're gonna like at the end of the day. Having functional long-term memory is a lie. I have never experienced functional long-term memory, and my short-term memory also kind of sucks. So, Anna, absolutely, I will second that emotion. Well, yeah, like, I mean, right, if somebody's... If somebody's getting down with, like, actual Nazi shit, then, you know, that's a problem. But I think that's kind of a bigger problem than simply the media itself. It's a brickening. Where am I going? Where are my sparklies? Wait. Alice, is this a warning? I mean, I would say no. Bandit? Like, Warhammer started, at least it started out as a satire. Like, Warhammer's not, it's not Nazi stuff. Although it can certainly be spun that way. Thank you for the heads up that you were joking, Alice, because I kind of got worried there for a second. I was like, I don't know if I can undersign that one. But I thought you were going to say listen about La Casa Lobos, and I was like, oh my god, because I've invited a friend to see this movie. And my only promise was that it wasn't Videodrome. Because this is the same friend that went to see Videodrome with me, and I still feel kind of bad about that. Isn't Song of the South the one with like the, like it's got like lots of blackface in it? Pretty nasty stuff? What are we talking about? Are we talking about Birth of a Nation? Wait. Are we talking about how Birth of a Nation is the most important movie in the history of movies because it invented narrative cinema and cinematic language and editing? I hadn't been? Is that a thing? Song of the South is the Disney one, right? Huh. I honestly did not know that. And Anna, what you said earlier about Warhammer 40k, where like, yeah, it does have Nazi problems, but it's not inherently Nazi media. Did something just squark at me? I could have sworn something squarked. I know it's important as a filmmaking thing. I'm not even saying it should not be studied. I was just making a joke about people who use its influence as a way to go, way to go too... Give me 2 seconds and I can read. As a way to go way too hard into defending the actual content. I mean, that seems fair. I mean... You know what I mean. I'm glad somebody's being clear, because I don't feel like I'm clear at all sometimes. DW Griffith, I think. Wait, it was WD? He can't share the name with, like, the best lubricant ever? I refuse to believe it. From henceforth, he has to be DW. Oh shit, you're right, it is WD though. Wolfhouse is good, okay. That makes me really happy to hear, because like, I was a little bit worried. Because I saw the trailer for it before Ghost World, and I was like, this looks pretty wild, kind of messed up, but it's stop motion and it looks gorgeous. And it seemed very, like, visually in my friend's wheelhouse. Also in mine. But it's not in English, and I wasn't able to follow the subtitles on the trailer well enough to really get an idea of like what the story was. And so I did a quick check of the synopsis, and it's pretty heavy. The synopsis makes it sound pretty darn heavy. I mean, but isn't Mein Kampf also, like, pretty fucking anti-Semitic and detailing the Nazis' plans to their rise to power? Like, I kind of feel like we need to make a distinction between, like, studying something because perhaps it ought to be studied, like, how do fascists rise to power, and enjoying something? Because I would kind of sigh-eye a little bit somebody who's like, yeah, I'm a real big fan of Mein Kampf. Thank you, Alice. Something WD-50 is the dose of lubricant needed to unstick 50% of mechanical bits. Wait! WD-40, isn't it? Is this one of those Berenstein Bear universe things where, like, I've remembered it as WD-40 and it's actually WD-50? No? Do I need to? Obayashi did an adaptation of Little Girl Has Conquered Time. I'm gonna have to track that down. Cause I'll admit, cause I didn't know very much about him, and I only knew House, like, from the movie itself, and then just the chatter about it online, and I figured he was kind of just a Goofy Times fun guy director, and it's nice to know that there's something deeper going on underneath that that I'd really like to take a look at. That is really cool. Well, again, I mean, Bandit, the original statement was, like, enjoying things would make me worry. Like, I'm not going to get on somebody's case for the media that they enjoy, provided it's not, like, straight-up Nazi stuff. There's a definite difference between, like, studying something as a historical document, because there might be things that we need to learn from it, and being like, oh, this is totally a piece of media that I like and I fuck with. And the second one, like, I am super duper yes going to worry about. The first one, like, I mean, that's why we do, like, anthropology and history. I have a copy of that benighted book to study it, and I learned nothing from it, and I want to dispose of it. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. Is there a reason you haven't disposed of it yet? Like, is it cursed? Does it need an exorcism first? Oh, you forgot you owned it. Wait, I missed the whole thing about LD50. I feel like there's like 4 conversations going on right now, and they're all like kind of important. And they keep on giving us the shuriken, and they're not very good. Like, I'm not impressed by this item. What's up with LD50? We're all up on LD50. Did you know you can calculate the LD50 as something like coffee or cinnamon based on animal models? Hive, I love you, but I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I literally do not know what you're talking about. I'm so confused. And that's okay. But I am deeply confused. The term LD50 refers to an estimate of the amount of poison that, under controlled conditions, will be lethal to 50% of a large number of test animals of particular species. See, I did not know that. That is a nifty thing to learn. And I appreciate you teaching it to us. But I was pretty confused there for like a couple minutes. Oh wait, there's one of those nifty give away 50% of your health and get a cool item things. I would like that. The poly loot. Chance to repeatedly strike a single enemy with lightning. Corrupts all ukuleles. But I like ukuleles. Oh my god, what happened to you, buddy? You seem very angry now. Wait, are you an... Oh, you're an enemy. Oh, we should definitely kill you then. It's definitely different than when I was teaching. Because when I was teaching, I wasn't also playing a game, but I was often dissociating very heavily. Adds WD-50 to the photo of dinosaurs with cameras for heads. That's potentially too esoteric a joke to tell. I feel like I've failed you, Hive. I feel like I failed you, and I'm so sorry. Also, everything is like really trying to kill us right now, and I kind of need it to stop. Where are these void monsters? There's one more. I saw purple numbers, and purple numbers are void monsters, so... Where the fuck are you? Oh shit, we got it! Sweet! Did you know the plastic tip of your shoe is called an aglet? I actually did! That's one of those, like... That's one of the few, like, really weird small facts that I actually know. Did you know that the, Hi, Brain Meats. The hollow pointy bit at the end of a aspirator is called a trocar. I should have stolen one of those when I was at the... Oh, the weird, so it looks like an arrowhead, but it's hollow, and it's got holes in it, and you put it on the end of an aspirator so that you could suck out the insides of corpses, and those are called trocars. They're really neat. They're very sharp. I never cut myself on one. It is full of learning. We're just chock full of it tonight. Now, we do need to find the exit. Oh shoot, I wanted toys. And there were toys up there. Ankylosaur? I mean, do you mean like if you choke on them? Bandit? Because I don't think you'd want one of those stuck in your throat. Or are they like straight up poison? Dynamo Terror and Irritator! Yo, those sound like 70s hard rock bands though. It sound like they would open for Led Zeppelin. Yo, Anaheim, we are Irritator. I can see the shirts. That's fucking awesome. Give it up for Dynamo Terror, though. I gotta look up the name of that funky spider that like the two Chinese kids discovered, and they just gave it like the goofiest name ever on purpose. I just read about it like a couple of days ago. You know, it would be nifty if everything would stop trying to kill me. I feel like we could have peace. The monsters and I, we don't need to fight like this. Cherry pits contain a form of cyanide along with apple seeds. They both have cyanide in them, while cherry pits carry more concentrated doses. You know what? In one of the few things that I actually learned from a G.I. Joe episode, and it wasn't in the more you know section at the end of the episode, was that apple seeds had cyanide in them. Because they used that to kill a giant blob monster. they lured it into an apple orchard, and the blob monster ate too many apples, and then it fucking died. Want to know my favorite elasmosaur name? Is an elasmosaur like a dinosaur, but it's more stretchy? It's a dinosaur that's been, like, fermented in gum syrup? It's like a Loch Ness Monster. Okay. I can fuck with Loch Ness Monsters. Oh shit. Oh shit. We have not one, but two wandering vagrants. It's a vagrant event. And we do need to be careful. We do not want to get zapped by the nuclear blast. As we discussed before, we do not have a refrigerator. Oh, did we blow it up? I think we blew it up. Good for us. Eramangosaurus! Well, you told us about the Eramanga, the dinosaur museum a couple of weeks ago? A couple of weeks ago. Probably a couple of months ago at this point. And I did go to I went to the website, and it was indeed a real thing, and I think it's pretty amazing. I want to be located on one dinosaur drive. It doesn't have to be in Eramanga, but that would probably be the easiest. On account of there's one already there, I wouldn't have to, like, declare it or nothing. See, those are not useful to us. You want to live on Nyan Street? Is it in your town? Wait, no, don't answer that because I don't want you to accidentally dox yourself. Neon Genesis Evangelion? Where all the angels are just lone cats? It could work. Actually, it would probably work too well. It would have like about 1 billion spin-offs. I can't believe we actually got this far. I thought we were just gonna eat shit. I mean, we still very well might eat shit, but... Wait! My ass McDonald's? McDonald's is not allowed to sell my ass. I have not entered a licensing agreement with the McDonald's Corporation, and seeing as they are being boycotted and divested from because they are genocide-enabling assholes, I will not be entering a sell my ass agreement with them. Sorry, McDonald's, you had your choice. You could have been decent, but you chose not to be. Just the golden arches and yes, but the golden arches are too close to the Y. Wait, why does it say yes though? Like is that a McDonald's thing in Ockers? I mean, it sounds like they've got a very special menu. Okay, I need all of these wisps to be dead. If they could be dead, that would be super duper cool. Oh fuck! We actually got the boss kill for once. Excuse me, you are not allowed to shoot me like that. In fact, you're not allowed to shoot me at all. If you take a look at our bylaws, the bylaws, it's not squirrel season. You can only shoot squirrels during squirrel season. Oh fuck! Oh gosh, that's not good. Wait, did that thing just fuck off someplace? I hope so. I never want to see it again. It's very frightening. Now, we did the void thing, and I don't know what happens now. Like, I don't know if we get a special... Do we have to go to the moon? Because I don't want to go to the moon. I fucking hate the moon. I mean, not the actual moon. The actual moon is fantastic. The moon in this game is awful. It is significantly not fun. We are, in fact, on the moon. Because of course we fucking are. I gotta ask Kronos how we get to the alternate, like the alternate path. Oh, we could use this thing like 3 times? I mean, Bandit though, it's right in my name. My name is literally Squirrel Girl. Like, it's not as though I've been hiding it or anything. We're still trying to get this name stuff sorted out. Daw's gonna be calling the, Daw's gonna be getting in touch with the Virginia folks. Because they cover the, we might have to go through Virginia and not New York. Because I was born in Virginia? But it seems like the procedure is roughly analogous and less of a pain than I expected. What are you confused about? About the name change or about my name being Squirrel Girl? Because that's what Disco means. That's what it translates to? And as far as the name change stuff, originally we were going to be doing the name change stuff through New York, because that's where my family lives. But we thought it might be a good idea, even though I've got my gender changed on my passport, that it might be a good idea to have it changed on the state level as well. Because the state level acts as a better ID. And to change the gender, I've got to go through Virginia. Oh, no. Risu means squirrel. And ko is a name-ending particle that translates directly to child, but is generally used for female names. There's a kind of a large number of coincidences and puns in my name. And originally it wasn't supposed to be my name. But then I heard somebody say it, and my heart broke, and I was like, oh fuck, this name that I came up with as kind of a jokey little, this'll be my handle on the internet, is actually my name. I guess I'm fucked now. Although I do love it. I don't think... If I didn't love it, I don't think it would have hit me quite as hard to hear it said out loud. You do indeed. Now the question is if you retain it. Because I found that learning things every day is easy, but keeping them is sometimes a little bit tougher. Going back to the memory thing that we were talking about with Anna. Also, Hive, I did not know that Wonko means puppy, but also... Oh, okay, right. Sorry. Once I said it, like, out loud, I was like, oh, that's why you said that. That makes so much more sense. Also, I broke my delicate watch, and that makes me unhappy. Nyanko! This is true. But you also have, like, Koinu and Koneko. And I think that they might be, like, more proper ways to say that. I mean, more proper in the sense that, like, a vet might say it. As opposed to more of the casual. Also, interestingly, they use a different kanji for that. The ko kanji is... It includes the child piece, but it also has a different piece on the left, but I can't remember what it is right now. I think it might be Ninben, but I would have to look it up. I can guarantee I won't. Not that I don't want to, it's just I've had a lot of head injuries. Oh, about retaining things. Oh, it's 100% okay. It's like, I think everybody here, or most of the folks here have had, or currently do have, some issues with memory. It is... Memory problems are... Hive, how would you say it? Would you say, like, memory problems are comorbid with a lot of different mental health issues? I always get lost on the moon. I really thought, like, doing that void, like, clearing the void bubble or whatever that was, like, I thought that was going to open up a different area for us, and it totally didn't. And that makes me a little bit bummed. We don't have any Hopo feathers. So that's gonna make all of this even more difficult. Oh, but we can phase jump. Alright, Nisco, remember that is a thing that you can do. Excuse me? Bandit, who's with... Okay, I'm not gonna ask you to unpack that any more than you want to. Excuse me for the coughing. But that's a lot. That's a worrisome number. Oh, these things are fucking awful. At least we seem to be holding up pretty well. Pillar of Mass, please charge faster. Okay, good. That's one down. We only need to get 3 more. It will be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but we can do this. We are professionals? It would be nice if their indicator of where the pillars are were not bright blue beams against a bright gray and white background. I think that would be pretty great. Actually being able to see where we're supposed to go would be, I mean, very novel as far as games go. Usually games, they don't like to show you where you're going. They feel like it's not cricket. That's me being snarky, because I kind of hate this. Alright, I see one of them. Let's see if we can get over there. I can't believe they've had multiple times to, like, rework this section. And they've deliberately decided not to. And it's like, why though? Okay, so we got Pillar of Wackiness. Oh god! I played football from the time I was in 4th and 5th grade until I was in 9th, and that gave me quite a few, and I ran into a metal pole 2 times playing... give me a second here. Playing basketball at a local park, I dove deep in a shallow pool, gave myself a concussion when I was a year old, literally knocked myself out doing something I don't remember, so yeah, I've had a few head injuries. Bandit, please take care of yourself, hon. I mean, I know all of that is in the past, but that's kind of a lot. Oh, Squishy! How you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope you're really well. We are kind of struggling with Risk Rain 2, as one does. It's Friday and I have a long weekend coming up. That sounds fantastic. Hopefully you've got something nice planned that you can get a little bit of relaxing in. Perhaps treat yourself to a delightful curry. I do recommend curry for basically anything, but then I also eat curry every day, so I might be a little bit biased. Might be too hot for curry. Is that possible? I don't know. I mean, I understand those words arranged in that order, and yet the deeper meaning eludes me. When your body hates being too warm, you know what? 100% fair. I retract my snark. Mr. Pillar, why do you have to push me like this? Why are you pushing me away? I only want to help. pillar does not believe it deserves help, but it does. I don't know what the warmth is in Japan, but here in Montreal it's very humid, so the heat is intolerable in many aspects. I hate that for you. Osaka was super humid. Tokyo is also pretty bad. I kind of feel like in raw numbers, Tokyo feels hotter, but Osaka felt more humid. But Japanese summers are kind of famous for being miserable, unfortunately. It still hasn't 100% decided, like, if we're in summer yet, but it's definitely in the post. Sunday it's gonna be 25 and it feels like 29. Or, wait. With the amendment to 28, do you mean that it feels like 28, or it's going to be 28? It'll feel like 20. That's still pretty toasty. That's still pretty goddamn toasty. Eventually, like, probably by... If last year's anything to go by, probably by about mid-July we'll start getting, like, temperatures in the 40s. And that's become more normal, and I really, really hate it. Because, like, there's summer heat, but, you know, it's a bit much. Also, I can't do that jump, and that may have just killed our run. Because I don't know if we'll heal enough to deal with these assholes. If you want to know more, I can tell you more about my messed up medical history. It will be great, but if not, don't worry about it. I mean, I don't want to push you to share anything more than you would be comfortable sharing. I'm trying to remember if I don't think I've ever been to Montreal. Wait. I did it! I mean, I survived! We gotta get over to that pillar, which means I've gotta find a place, we gotta find a place where, like, the jump is accessible. I've been to Montreal a couple of times, but I'm trying to remember if I've been there in the summer. Because I know I went at least twice during the winter. And I feel like that I went at least once in the summer. Oh, wait, I think we did, because I think that the time that we ran into the Bulbasaur cop was in the summer. Because my memory is very bright and green. That was such a weird experience. I'm still convinced that that guy was, like, just fucking with us because he could. Like, let's make these kids really, really nervous. Because we are in authority and they do not know what that means. Yeah, it was a weird vibe. I mean, at the very least, I mean, we didn't have anything on us, so it's not like they would have had a reason to screw with us, but like beyond what they had already done. But it was definitely kind of scary for being a younger adult. I was gonna make this joke early, but you go to escape to a rural village in Hokkaido or something to escape all the bad influencer, YouTuber influence man in Tokyo. I mean, one, that sounds like a great idea, but two, that sounds like the setup for a horror movie, which means it's a double great idea, and I think that we should do that. Although, actually, no, I mean, I bet, because Amami is probably got people down on there. You gonna get attacked by a mountain cult? You always make these promises, Alice. And I've yet to be attacked by a mountain cult. Even though we did go to like a mini shrine in a cave that was decorated with animal bones, and we did not get attacked, and I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. I kind of feel like we got cheated. It's a great shrine, though. Okinawa is filled with YouTuber man. And some of whom, in that case, are extra bad because they're US military influencers. Yuck! Yuck! How about no? How about we don't need? See, I don't know if, like, I know Amami gets a lot of, oh god, oh, we've got, like, no health. I wasn't paying attention, and that's a problem. Because I would like to see the final boss, even if we can't beat him. I know Amami gets a lot of tourism from inside Japan, but I wonder if it gets a lot of foreign tourism, or if Okinawa, like, bleeds off a lot of that, because it's like the known name. Because I don't know if I've ever met anyone who hasn't lived in Japan who's known where Amami is. Even though it's literally like the next big island. God, I want to go to Amami. I miss it so much. Someday. Amami's not in Okinawa proper. I think, like, it is Kagoshima, and I think that it was either part of Ryukyu, or it was close enough to have a lot of influence from Ryukyu. Because there is a lot of, like, bleed over. I'm pretty sure it was part, because if I'm remembering my history right, the Satsuma took over Amami and basically turned it into their, like, little slave platform, and kept Okinawa as an on-paper independent nation, so that they could use it as a trading base since it wasn't part of Japan legally, even though it was pretty much under the control of Satsuma. How do I get to this boss? Like, seriously, how do I get to this boss? So I think Amami was part of that kingdom. Oh, is that where it is? Wait, no, that was just something exploding. Isn't this where the teleporter is? Like, I thought this was where the elevator was. No? I am so confused. Because I could have sworn that this is where we were supposed to go. Oh, is it that place? Maybe it's that place. Because that looks like a battle arena. It's time to move to Kagoshima. I mean, I have considered it, Alice. Because I know folks that are in Kagoshima that were friends of Mizuki's. So it wouldn't be like going someplace where I had no connections at all. Like, I mean, Kagoshima isn't Kagoshima-shi. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. How many... Bandit, how many knees do you have? Are you like a centipede? Are you... Tell us the truth. You've got bear in your name, but is that to distract from the fact that you are in fact a giant centipede? Because that would be badass. And it would explain why you have so many knees. Because most people, they've only got the 2. Oh, fuck! See, I hate the moon! The moon sucks. Fuck you, moon! Squishy, I really like, I like Risk of Rain 2 a lot, but this final stage has never worked for me. I missed a bunch of stuff from you, Bandit. Hold on a second, let me give a quick read through here. Need 2 nasal surgeries, hurt my lower back deadlifting. And they can't figure out why my back is messed up. I mean, deadlifting 475 pounds seems like it would do it, though. My bones are less dense than they should be? Who is stealing your calcium? Bandit, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna beat someone's ass. I will bring my crowbar if I find the person who is stealing your goddamn bones. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hate, but I also love that you wrap that up with I have high blood pressure. Which I realize is a serious problem, and I'm not, I'm not discounting that it is, but everything else in there sounds like something out of a comic book. And then, at the end, we've got this, completely normal, oh, and I have high blood pressure. It both is and is not fantastic. That's a lot of kg. I think you could pick me up pretty easy. But I am very small. Being a squirrel, quite small. I am going to take a really short break. I know that we've only got a half an hour left, but I do want to get a little bit of orange juice down my throat. And to get a little bit of a stretch. I don't know, we're not going to be able to do a full run for the next one. But we just might do a fuck around and find out kind of run. But, give me a sec, and I'll be right back. I am back. Claire, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope that you're doing really well. I hope that life is not giving you too much bullshit. Wait, what was your last post? Hold on a second. Let me. Oh, about the influencers in Fukuoka. I did see that. I didn't get a chance to respond to it, but I hate it. I hate it so much. I can't use Artificer because Artificer only works on keyboard. Kicking my ass, honestly. It's the moon, Claire. It's the moon. Like, I'm pretty fine up until getting to the moon, and then I get lost, and eventually I'll just get whittled down by the enemies there. That's even before fighting Min-Max. Like, Min-Max just fucks my shit up, but like, Min-Max is the final boss, so that's understandable at least. Let's do. Why did I press X? It's not X. There aren't influencers in Mongolia? Mongolia sounds like it fucks though. Loader is fun. We could do Loader for a really quick final run. We just, just punching stuff. Mongolia does seem really chill. I know, hi Brain Meats. I know, Bandit, you just mentioned sumo wrestlers, and I know a bunch of sumo wrestlers come from Mongolia. I do not know why a bunch of sumo wrestlers come from Mongolia, but they do. Okay, that's the punch. Where's my grappling hook? Where's, like, my Spider-Man hook? Because you gotta be, like, Spider-Manning. I did forget that Loader is very slow. We're just gonna have to, we're gonna play aggressive as hell, because we need to die within 20 minutes. There's a great influencer from Mongolia, no shit? Wait, not from Mongolia though. Like, influencers from the West in East Asia? Okay. Slightly different kind of influencer, but you're not wrong. The Great Khan was did influence a lot. There's no question about that. What's the charge? Okay, that's the charge punch. Japanese nationalists are angry that most champions in sumo now are from Mongolia and Philippines. Oh, they've been pissed about that for years. Like, they were bitching about that when I first got to Japan, and that was 20 years ago. Like, it's been a whole thing. I mean, they gotta make sumo more exciting for the locals if you want to get more locals doing sumo. Mizuki's dad almost became like a coach for women's sumo wrestling, which is fantastic. Honestly, like, that man can do anything. If he was only a woman, he would be the perfect butch. Nationalists within sumo have tried passing a ban on foreigners, but most people realize that would just kill the sport at this point. Honestly, yeah. Like, so many sumo wrestlers would just be out. Oh, Supam! For a game called Risk of Rain, I don't think I've ever seen rain in this game. You should have called it Risk of Creatures. I mean, you're not wrong. I think there are 2 biomes where it's raining. There's the one with all the birds. That one's got rain in it. And I think one of the new biomes has rain. Like, actual full-on rain. How you doing, Soup? It is lovely to see you. I was gonna say that we got to Ninja last night, but then I realized that we were talking about that, like, just a couple hours ago, so... That Ninja fight, though, is, like, so close to being amazing, and just... It fails in the worst ways. Thing is, sumo is not seen that attractive in Japan due to what you need to be a sumo wrestler, plus the population crisis. Like, everything has been affecting it. Well, it's like a lot of the Japanese traditional stuffs, the amount of training that you have to do to actually get into it and do it basically keeps anybody from pursuing it. Because I remember that was a big problem with Bunraku as well. Because Bunraku is dying out. Because you've got to start training for Bunraku, like, when you're 14. People do still do archery. Bandit, it was lovely having you in tonight. I do hope that you get some good sleep. And I didn't say this earlier, or at least I didn't make it as clear as I would have liked to, but all joking aside, I do hope that you are taking care of yourself. That's a whole laundry list of health stuff that you got going on. And I know it can be a bit of an issue to make sure that you're getting the best stuff that you need. Bunraku is a traditional form of puppetry in Japan. It's really, really cool. It's very, very intricate. It's spelled, if you want to look it up, it's spelled B-U-N-R-I-K-U. But I do highly recommend it because it's super nifty. But, like, the amount of preparation to actually be a Bunraku performer is absurd. Like, you have to decide as a kid that that is going to be your life. And so it's really, really hard to attract people to that profession. Oh, fireworks. Definitely fireworks. Could you not... I need you to stop throwing me around. You sleep well? We will hopefully see you next week. Lurk. I don't have any lurk commands, but thank you. Thank you all the same. Someday I'll have exclamation point commands. Bandit is always lurking in our hearts. This is acceptable. Good old Nickelback. Get a bot that reads donation messages like a true streamer. I mean, I would have to have a way to process donations first. And they would all be going to either Palestine or trans people. Like, I don't want folks donating to me. Or, more specifically, before I would want to take people's money, I would want that money to be going other places. I am a trans person. This is true. And I do need money, but, no, there are bigger causes at the moment. But all of that is incidental to the point that I don't have any way to process money. I'm not arguing, I mean, Thank you, Squishy. I do appreciate that. Moved back to the US just to be able to take PayPal donations. I need to get me, like, I need to find a rich, weird patroness here in Japan. I think that's the goal. Preferably one who could just, like, give me 1,000,000 yen. It's not that PayPal doesn't work in Japan, it's that it's really hard for me as a foreign national to set up an account that receives money. We spent like a couple of years back, well, oh god, now like 5 years back at this point, I spent like a whole couple of days at the bank trying to get it to work, and it just would not. And that was with me looking at the English site and the banker looking at the Japanese site, and like trying to figure out what was going wrong, where it was screwing up. How do I get paid? What, you mean like from work? Or do you mean as a streamer? Because like I don't get paid as a streamer. Oh, from work, like I've got a bank account, and my job is a Japanese company, so they can directly deposit into my bank. So that part's not really an issue. But like money from overseas, the only way I can really get money overseas, money from overseas, is with Western Union. We used to do it where we'd do postal money orders. But the US doesn't do postal money orders anymore. So it's like it's Western Union or nothing. And Western Union really sucks. Like, they take a pretty sizable cut, and that's super not great. And also they're a pretty shitty company. Yeah, it's like, I'm used to it by now. It would have been nice if the bank... See, like, I'm not even sure why the post office stopped doing postal money orders, but it was pretty early on in the pandemic, and it was kind of a big problem. Because that's what my parents have been doing before. You know, they would send like a birthday check. And they sent like a couple $100 postal money order, and it was no problem. And when the pandemic started and I was out of work, and I really super needed money, and my folks were like, well, you know, we'll go to the post office and, you know, we'll send you something really quick because like you need it like right now. And I was like, okay, that's great. I hate to ask for it, but you know, this is how it goes sometimes. And I get this email back, and they're like, so we went to the post office, and they like don't fucking do that anymore. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what the issue was. Like, why they made that change. I don't think it was, like, directly because of the, I don't think it was directly because of the pandemic, but the timing was real shitty. But part of it too is that, like with the PayPal stuff, and the Japanese government's like really twitchy about money coming into the country to foreign nationals because they think it's going to be used for terrorism and or drugs. Which, you know, no. But explaining that to the government is a whole thing. I know they get pissy about people sending money back to North Korea, though. Because there are folks in Japan who have roots in North Korea. I know every now and then you'll get these news stories about like Korean schools that are getting investigated by the government because the government thinks that they are funding the North Korean government. It's real wonky. Super fun. God, my brain meats are just not working anymore. Which is good for timing because like we do only have 8 minutes left, but where is this boss? I would like to kill them. It's okay. I mean, it is okay, but there always comes that point sooner or later towards the end of the stream where it's just like, I can't talk anymore. Like, I'm not making any sense at all. No, seriously, like, where's this boss hiding? I am in the squared circle, and I am not seeing the boss. Oh, there you are! Look at you! I am going to ride you like a bronco. I'm gonna punch the living tar out of you. I can't believe they're making me fight you twice. Just... It happens here when people from the former Portuguese colonies wanting to send money back home. It's always something like that. It's like, well, you don't make it worthwhile for people to invest their money here, and you don't let people bring their families here. So yeah, you get foreign workers that, well, or semi-foreign depending on how Portugal treats like the citizenship of former colonies, but you get you know, foreign workers here, and it's like, well, not gonna spend my money investing on a life here that I can't have, and you know, what am I gonna do with the money? Send it back home, support the family. Former colonies have a special status. Alright. They have the new government trying to change that in a way that's going to screw them. Of course they do. I am not thrilled with your new government. And I understand that considering that you're living there is kind of an understatement to what you're feeling, but it all sounds pretty shitty. Where is this? Oh shit, we are in the void, and we're not getting out, and we take damage every second that we're in here. Fuck me. Actually, that might be perfect. Wah, wah. Fine. Kind of deserved that one, and that's okay. Because we only had like the 4 minutes left, but relationship with Portugal and its former colonies is basically similar to Japan and China or South Korea, but we like to pat ourselves on the back about how good the relations actually are, because the former colonies needs Portugal to Portugal for stuff, so they have to play nice. Because neocolonialism. Of course it would be something like that. Yeah, the situations are dissimilar here, but similar in some ways, because being a satellite state to the United States, being a satellite nation to the United States, means that Japan has been able to kind of indirectly wield the power of the US in these kind of situations, where they probably have been more able to... How do I want to put this? Like, it's not that the idea is difficult, it's just that, like, finding the words for it. There's been less pressure for them to, like, make honest rapprochement with China and South Korea, and they've been able to be, like, more aggressive and more superficial in their, like, apologies than they would have been able to had they not had such strong support from the United States. I am also tired. I appreciate the understanding. But this is also, like, it's kind of getting to the periphery of where I feel like I can comfortably speak. Given my base of knowledge. Like, I really should know this more in depth, as opposed to the kind of rough overview that I've got of it. But, like, from the reading that I've done and listening to my students talk about these kind of issues, and that's the impression that I get. Where it's like, Japan really hasn't had to make a real honest confrontation with its past on some of these issues. And it doesn't help that the US government basically retained a lot of the fascist power structure when it was building up the new government during the occupation. So, you know, there's that. But, like, we couldn't have commies. You know, that was anathema. So the fascists, they did hate the commies. So, you know, there's that. America's also trying to push South Korea to forget its issues with the Japanese government, because they really want both of them to ramp up the military, because they want to start a war with China. I don't live in terror of the possibility, just because it is so catastrophic that I don't think that I can really spend a lot of time, like mental processing time, thinking about what it would mean to have a war with China. Like, it's so beyond comprehension, because we would just be absolutely fucked. We would eat all the shit in the world. And I'd rather not. Honestly? No one but the US wants it. Please. I don't want it. I super don't want it. Nobody here wants it. I mean, the nationalists might want it, but I don't even know that the nationalists want it. Like, I feel like the nationalists want to play at empire. Like, they they would like to build up a big army, and they would want to have the big boy pants of being like, yes, we have an army, like we've scrapped the peace-loving constitution. But like, I think when push comes to shove, I don't think that they really want a war, because they have to know that Japan would just be taken behind the woodshed. Like, even the nationalists have to know there's just no chance. God, let's just hope not. Let's just hope not. I know wishing for cooler heads to prevail is probably a mug's game, but I will hope for that. But we are past the 3-hour point, so I am gonna put a bit of a ribbon on this one. I had a lot of fun with the stream. It's a shame because like I do have a lot of fun playing Risk of Rain 2. Even if I don't make a lot of progress, and even if I'm not a particularly strong player, like it's a fun game to play and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. It's got this wonderful soundtrack that I just love having pumped in my ears. I mean, probably 75% of one of my go-to playlists on Fubar is all Christodoulo's work. So, like, I definitely dig with that. But God, I wish the end game of this was not shit, because it makes it so hard for me to do, like, yeah, let's have dedicated Risk of Rain 2 nights because we just get to the moon and it's like, well, that was fun. Thank you, Alice. I always appreciate having you here. You always bring really interesting stuff to the table. The director that we were talking about before, and I'm gonna have to look up and write down his name. You told me that's not on you. That's completely on my memory. But I don't think I would have realized like how much he had going on if you hadn't walked it through. If you hadn't walked it through for me, so I super duper appreciate that. Obayashi. Well, it's nice to have you around, Soup. We should have talked about Otakon, and we could do that next time if you're in time. You can always remind me because I've got feelings about Otakon. He's too precious. He's too pure for this world. But I really wish they hadn't introduced him pissing himself. That was super gross. Thank you, Hive. It's always lovely having you. It's always lovely having all of you here as well. But Administrata. Monday, Thursday will be Metal Gear Solid. Even with the roadblock that we had last night, it still feels like we're making a decent progress through it. I don't know how many more sessions we'll have, but I think it should take at least through Wednesday, Thursday, and probably next Wednesday, Thursday as well. As far as Friday's stream, I'm not sure. I'm half toying with the idea of playing Neon Abyss, even though I know I kind of hate Neon Abyss, but I don't think that we've ever played it on stream. But it is kind of trash. But it might be fun trash for like one stream. So that might be a thing that we do next Friday. Yeah. I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. If you are in areas where police presence is active and aggressive, I'm not going to ask you to put your heads down because I know that some of you do direct actions and go out to protests, and I appreciate that very much. But I will ask you to take especial care and all safety procedures that you can when you're doing those things, if you are doing those things. And the regular rules do apply. Please do keep yourselves hydrated as much as you are able. Try to get at least one meal in a day, even if it's kind of trashy. Just to have, don't use milk on tear gas. Yes, distilled water, I believe, is the way to go. But definitely not milk. because the bacteria stuff. Right. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation will allow. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. You've got value. You've got people out there who are rooting for you. And even if you didn't, but you do, but even if you didn't, you would still have value. You would still be important. And I'm rooting for you. I want you to have your best life, and other folks do as well. But that pretty much does it for us here at Visco About. So, from me, Visco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.